Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Army National Guard. If you can hear my voice, please come towards it.
I'm Colonel Wendell HAGLER. I'm the 70th Troop Command Commander and the Homeland Response Force Commander for FEMA Region 7. We are validating our Homeland Response Force capability today. We've been in the process of doing the train-up for that over the last 11-12 days. All the scenarios we've been presented with are a combination of high-yield explosives and either some kind of chemical or biological agent. Creates an incident site of mass casualties, fallen debris, etc. So we're exercising all aspects of the Homeland Response Force, from the security element that secures the Homeland Response Force units like the SURF-P, and its search and extraction capability, its decontamination capability, and of course its medical triage capability. All those in unison, along with Homeland Response Force brigade level headquarters, which would manage 5 SURF-P assets at any given time.
Captain Dustin Berry, I'm the S&E Search and Extraction Company Commander from the 735th FSC out of DeSoto. We have a detachment in Rolla. What we're doing here today is basically, this is our second day. We're prepping for our evaluation on Friday for all of our search and extraction members. I've got 50 team members out here that provide basic search and extraction, or some know it as urban search and rescue. We have collapsed structural technical rescue people. We can do breaching and breaking of concrete rebar, any kind of metal with cutting torch, saws, and jackhammers. We have a lifting and hauling, use basic mechanical advantage to move heavy objects out of the way. That's really our core competency, the technical aspect of getting in and saving lives by bringing them out of the debris. So this training area works very well for us because we can actually get down and do the work in an environment that is similar to, a collapsed urban structure, but it's been pieced together by engineers, so it is safe to have people in and have them working and practicing their technical skills.
My name is Captain RINEHART. I am the Mass Decontamination OIC for the Missouri SURF-P. Basically, we provide a response for mass decontamination for non-ambulatory, ambulatory, and first responders and soldiers. We refer to as tech decon. Our first part of the process is the medical triage, and we do that with the Air Force unit that's currently with us. That process, they identify who needs the quickest help. For the ambulatory line, the individuals are asked to remove their clothing in preparation for going into a rinse wash tent. It's similar in the non-ambulatory line for the fact that these personnel cannot decontaminate themselves, so we remove the clothes for them along a conveyor belt and then send them into the wash and rinse tent. If you're a walking wounded, you get a white suit, some sandals, so you can exit the tent into our sign-out area. If you're a non-walking individual, you're littered out. We hand them off to the Air Force Medical at that time.
My name is Major Kim Smith, and I am the HERF Medical Operations Officer. Today they've seen everything from a broken arm to just scrapes and abrasions to head injuries, protruding trauma wounds. The first thing, if you are a patient coming through when you see medical, is when you are down on the rubble pile. Our medics are search and extraction trained, and they are down there to immediately begin giving life and limb saving techniques while they are on the rubble pile. Those patients are then brought to the triage collection point, which is ran by medical. Once they are through the decon line, then they get to what we call the re-triage area. That's a quick once over to see if their triage is the same. If they have decompensated en route down the decon line, then we would process them accordingly to our patient care tents. If you are a critical patient, you triage over to our critical care tent. Once you're in that critical care tent, the doctor will do basic life-saving medical procedures, get you stabilized for transport. They have role actors who are working the scenes. They have injuries that reflect exactly so you know what their problems are. You're able to identify that. They moan, they yell out.
Somebody help me!
They become combative. It's all the things that you are really going to see, so the level of realism is excellent.
Captain LEONI with the 3175th MP Company. Today is our kind of a walk phase where we're kind of doing a dry run where we have our company, which is, we have 100 personnel. They're coming in as if we were coming into a hot zone where there's a possible chemical attack. Our main job and focus is to set up the perimeter to keep anyone from entering this perimeter, and also to keep the people that are supposed to help decontaminate civilians, help protect them. We've dealt with scenarios such as a riot at the front entry control point, angry civilians that want to go in or want to know what's going on. Different scenarios that kind of let our soldiers see what they might encounter if this is a real world event.
We have a specific role to the Homeland that was established at the outset of our nation as a community-based force. This is what we do. It's unique to us. It's a core competency of ours, and it's something that we can execute very well in support of our local citizens.